It's the middle of January, so of course everyone is thinking about going to the beach this weekend. And the next question is, what's the best book to pair with waves, White Claw, and sunshine? You've likely already been recommended 5 different beach reads and 10 different summer reading lists. And I'll admit I used to think it was kind of a silly category of books to begin with, but my friend convinced me otherwise. You want something light, easy to pick up and put down, something that's engrossing but not so engrossing that it's going to take you out of the moment or away from time with friends, families, and stalkers. But the universe needs balance, and I fear the wrath of Thanos as much as the next person, and so I've come up with my very own anti-beach reading list. The top 5 worst books to bring to the beach if you're a literate human being. Spoiler-free. Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. Honestly, this list could just be his bibliography, but Blood Meridian is special all its own because of the dense and layered symbolism. It's just the huge amount of effort it requires from the reasoning faculties of the reader to wade through it all. For some, it's going to be just the violence itself, which even for the hardened millennial veterans of Rotten.com, once you get to the first old woman being scalped. Yeah, it's not an easy read anywhere. So on a beach amongst sun and sand, you should begin to hallucinate that you're being chased by the judge, and you'll likely just end up attacking someone due to the PTSD you acquired while reading this. Justine by the Marquis de Sade. This book makes Lolita look kind of like Blue's Clues. Like seriously, if you leave this book lying around a populated area, say a beach, you'll probably just be arrested. If you want to curl up into the fetal position while holding a book as far away from you as possible, while under a beach towel, wondering why God lets awful things happen in the world, then pick up a copy of Justine at your nearest bookstore. Say you're buying it for a friend. Beloved by Toni Morrison. Have you ever ugly cried before? Not sure and want to find out? Then pack a copy of Beloved along with the sunscreen, coronas, and towels. You'll be emotionally unavailable to all those around you while you're reading this on the beach, and likely for some days to come. Nothing says fun in the sun like a gothic literary tour of a former slave's most haunting choice. You'll be haunted by the specter of this book well into the night, staring into the distance, silently weeping as people eat marshmallows around you. Have you ever wanted to feel stupid though? Like you're not really cut out for this whole reading thing? Well, no better time to question pillars of your identity than a trip to the beach with friends and a copy of Absalom, Absalom by William Faulkner. This is the book that actually inspired this list. I began to read it during the onset of COVID recently, and as my mind and body began to be racked by high fever, it began to make more and more sense, which I think says a lot. It really is a fever dream, just in written word form. It's unrepentantly dark, disturbing. It's going to be enthralling to you, hypnotizing you with its prose. You'll be a zombie, but a zombie that needs a dictionary and Google and 2 PhDs in literature to have any chance at parsing this fucking book. I wanted to include a nonfiction entry into this list, and many could take the spot, but you would be hard-pressed to ruin your day at the beach with anything less than the entire unabridged series of the Gulag Archipelago. These massive tomes could be used to build a house or bludgeon someone to death. So when you're packing your tote bag for beach snacks, Bluetooth speaker, frisbee, etc. Actually, the books, you won't have enough space. Nothing says leisure time like poring over thousands of pages of dense history, covering in minute detail the mechanized destruction of the life and liberty of a whole people. I didn't intend to rank any of these, but how would you rank them? I am genuinely curious to see what you guys would include on your own list. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that list and enjoy your time at the beach.